What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you had a better Friday than I did. Stock market today, I kind of missed the morning, but if you watched yesterday's video, I opened put credit spreads on Tesla, which I thought were way out the money, and apparently it wasn't. I didn't look at the Tesla upcoming news. I totally forgot that they were going to announce their 4 to 3 deliveries, and I didn't know when it was coming. And something, you always need to check the news, check the upcoming events. This isn't like earnings, but any kind of news it seems like the Tesla gets is always bearish. And yep, Tesla sold off today. You see it was 446. I sold the put credit spread somewhere right around here, thinking okay, it's 439, it's bullish this day for sure. Not gonna drop below, you know, I think I did 420. That's crazy. And sure enough, it did. SPY credits or put credit spreads on Tesla. I haven't done many credit spreads on other stocks other than just the SPY, so I'm not too familiar with how they move. I mean, I know Tesla can move quite a bit. Today was a big move for it though. It's like 7%, 7.3% today. So basically, Robinhood closed them out like an hour and a half before market close, which I was pretty upset about because they got a terrible strike price or limit price. It was like a $400 loss. Yeah, as you can see here, as part of our sellout process, we have placed an order to close 5 Tesla put credit spreads. Order's been filled, an average price of $90 per contract. I could have, so literally in the beginning or earlier in the day, right here when it was shooting up, it actually had value still. I could have sold it out for a profit of, I don't know, $80 or something. And then I wasn't really around though this time. I came back to my computer here. You really have to manage these things, man. It's crazy. And then it crossed over here and I was thinking, okay, no big deal. And then it crossed VWAP. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. And then it bounced here. And I was like, okay, good. Yeah, at least it's bouncing here. But at this point, it was already, you know, I'd take a loss on it if I closed it. Then it did this little consolidation. Then it kept going down. And I'm just like, oh, shoot. Maybe it'll shoot up the end of the day. Everything was showing that it was pretty bearish, but I still assumed it would stay. I actually assumed it would stay above this. And then come here and it comes lower. I'm like, no. And then this reversal. I gotten out of it here. Robinhood, so I actually had 2 of these. I had one on E-Trade also. Robinhood to get out of mine like right around here. Whatever, an hour and a half earlier. I probably should have bailed out of them here. I kind of knew at that point. Well, no, you know, I still thought I was going to close higher than 420. Which is here, you know, I knew, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Should have closed out of them up here. Once this red line crossed SMA, went underneath the SMA, and the MACD crossed over, it's bearish, but this is on a 5-minute chart, so this can go bullish to bearish pretty quick. However, with how big it dropped off, because this was already a 3 or 4% drop to here from close of yesterday. So with all that, just because of how bearish it already was, there was a lot of momentum on the downside, and the SPY didn't help today either. It was, I guess it was kind of flat, but we're down today. So yeah, yep, should have closed it. So the one on here, they closed it out. Let's see, $90 a contract. Thing was swinging all over the place. I could have closed it for like $35 a contract. So yeah, 450. And this was, oh, and that's all the credit I got for it. So 24, wait, 90, yeah, 24. So 0.24 times 5, yeah, was that $120? So my max profit on it, I believe, would have been $124. But instead we lost. That's okay. that's the way it works. And then the E-Trade one, thankfully E-Trade, they do a better job. It held on to it. So I had the same strike prices on E-Trade, and I actually closed it out. Man, I hate trading on Robinhood. I just want it to be long term. I'm gonna get this Weeble done, get it over to margin, because E-Trade, like right around here on this little bounce right here, I actually closed it out on E-Trade for just break even. So I didn't make any, I didn't lose any. And I was like, oh shoot, that was maybe kind of early. And I was like, there's no way it's gonna close that low. So then as it was dropping here on this green candle, I opened up another one on E-Trade with a lower strike price of 418. You'll see right here. So this is 415, 418. And I thought this one surely will be fine. And then it's dropping. It was crazy all through here, just hovering around 418 and going up and going down. I'm like, all right, it might just barely expire out of it. And then the last few minutes, it just plummets. And then right here, I sold it. I sold it out for a loss of, so I paid $1.41. 3 of them. It was $423, and the credit on it was like 120 or something. I don't know where I can see that. Yeah, I opened at 25. So 0.25 times those 3 contracts, so $75. So not as big as a loss on this one, I guess, because I closed the bigger one out earlier on. Anyways, that was the Tesla ones that went south on me. My Boeing one, this one worked out, as you can see. Made max profit on it, which was $63, because Boeing expired worthless. It expired below 175. It closed at 168. At one point though, Tesla's shooting down, and then the good news of the airlines maybe getting stimulus, and then Boeing right here just shoots up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, seriously, I picked these opposite. Tesla's dropping today, Boeing's rocketing, and I was like, this thing better not come up here. But thankfully it didn't. It leveled off. I actually did flip a quick UAL call, then I got back into some other ones because we're cheap. Rocket still doing pretty well. I sold off one of them. It's still kind of continuing. I don't know if there's any new news on this or not. I don't know. I don't know what the news is on it. Mortgage and October home loans planned to IPO fine. Yeah, just another IPO, I guess. Caliber Homes loan. I don't know what's making it go up, but I like it. DDOG kind of sold off, but still looks pretty positive to me. Didn't still kind of a bull flag. I feel like we'll see. So those ones I averaged up on, as you saw. And actually I closed one out today. So I closed it out for 45, which is the price I paid for one of them. But we'll see what happens with those next week. Those expire next Friday. And then really today on the long term, it would have been good if it weren't for that one spread, because that was basically all that loss was on that. And then the shares, see, so 300. Yeah, we would have been positive if it wasn't for that one, I think, maybe. But that's a long term. This is still saying we're positive on the day. I think that's just the spreads on Delta Airlines. It's all messed up for whatever reason. So I think we're definitely negative, probably 300 on this account for the day. Peloton is going up. I tried to sell. I like E-Trade's executions. I like how they run it, but I don't like how it's laid out. I can't understand what's going on yet. I've tried to sell one of these. I haven't been able to. My price was too expensive. But at one point this was up 100% today, so hopefully Peloton keeps going next week. Yeah, still pretty bullish on that. It's climbing. I did open up a SPY credit spread on this account just for over the weekend. Basically SPY has to close above 323 Monday. I don't know though. It's so demoralizing when those credit spreads go south. It's way down here. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, guys, let me know how you did. Hopefully you did better than I did. These debit spreads. This expired. This expired. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, I rolled over my space covered call basically to next Friday for 20.5. So we'll see if space holds up. If it drops below 20.5, I'll keep my shares. I kind of wanted to keep the shares, that's why I rolled it over. If it goes above it, then I'll either roll it up higher or I'll let them go. What's nice about this is that this was also netted me, I think like $10 or $15 more credit. Basically to close the other one, the $19.50 call that I sold, to close that one would have cost, or it cost me like $50. And then to open this one, I get a credit of 71. So it's a higher strike with more time. But I also got a credit, so I can kind of just keep rolling it up, I suppose, if I want to hold on to it that bad. But yeah, if it's same day, you can't do that on Robinhood either, which is really annoying. So this is how I would roll it over. Say if I want to roll it over right now, because it's up, it's above it. I'm like, oh, I want to make sure. So I'd view the options, and then I'm -1 here because I sold this one. So I'd buy this one back, and then I'd sell one up here, say October next Friday, this one. So this would cost me $67. But if I wanted a net, so I would have to go out further. Wait, Robinhood doesn't cancel those other ones. Do you, Robinhood? Oh, it did. Okay. If I wanted a net credit on this trade, I'd have to go out further. Oh, here we go. Total credit. So I would be buying back the other call I sold and selling this call, this October 16th. So basically if space stayed below 21.5 by October 16th, I'd keep that credit. I'd keep my shares. Well, I keep the credit either way, but I'd keep my shares. That's kind of what I did already with it, because the space covered call I had expired today and I was in the money on it and I didn't want to let go of my shares. So that's the call in space, and that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money happy money, so it'll stick around. See you next time. Peace out.